Hi you all, welcome back to Shell's Kitchen. Of course, I'm back at y'all with another great video. Today you all, we will be making stuffed salmon. Y'all heard me, stuffed salmon with cream cheese and spinach. This is a wonderful, delicious recipe. A lot of us think that we can only get in restaurants. No, my love, I'm gonna show you today how to make your own stuffed salmon. Let's get to it. Alright y'all, so let's go over really quickly what you would need in order to make your stuffed salmon. Of course, you would need some salmon. I picked this up from my local Sam's. I done got the one with the skin on. I meant to get skin off, but it's okay. We're going to work it out. So you would need some salmon. You would need some cream cheese. You find this over here where you find the milk and the butter and like the cheese that's in the bag, the shredded cheese. This is over there in that aisle. You will also need some frozen spinach. You will find this in the freezer aisle where you find all the frozen vegetables. So yeah. Then you will need some garlic. I got some crushed garlic. You should be able to find this in your local grocery store where all the seasonings are. You may even be able to find it in the produce department where, you know, they sell all the fresh vegetables. If you don't see it, definitely stop and ask somebody, where is this? Because again, we ain't got time to be cutting up no garlic and garlic cloves and all that. Alright, and then what else you would need is seasoning to season your salmon. So I got some of this. I got this from Sam's as well. Sam's Club is just garlic parmesan seasoning. I also got some garlic powder. Got some onion powder. Got some salt and some pepper. Then I got me a little non-stick cooking spray to spray the bottom of my pan, and I got a little bit of lemon juice. So, and then last but not least, you will need a pan to cook it in. We're gonna do the stuffed salmon in the oven, y'all. We're not doing it on top of the stove because I ain't got time for that. If we stuffing the salmon and all the stuff is oozing out, and then we're trying to flip it and trying to keep it cute, we're not doing it. We're just gonna throw it in the oven. So yeah, let's get to it, y'all. Okay, y'all. So what I did was I chopped up the salmon. As you can see, I chopped them up into cubes. Into steaks, should I say. I cut them up into steaks. Alright, so I have these all rinsed off, all cut. Now what we're going to do is get our mixture together for the stuffed salmon. What you would need is your spinach and your cream cheese. And you would need your garlic and a little bit of lemon juice. Okay, y'all. So the thing to keep in mind when you're making stuffed salmon, you want to make sure that your cream cheese is room temperature when you're getting ready to cook it. So, you know, cream cheese is really thick. It can be a little hard. So if you're making stuffed salmon, try to take your cream cheese out. I say about 2 to 3 hours before you start cooking it. Take your cream cheese out so it can be room temperature. Of course, I didn't think about that. I totally forgot. I didn't take my spinach out or my cream cheese. So what I'm going to do is put it in a bowl, and we're going to put it in the microwave, and we're going to bring it to room temperature. So if you do forget, no worries. Just do what I'm doing. Just put it in the bowl and microwave it to, you know, bring the temperature down. The reason why it needs to be room temperature is because, again, cream cheese is really, really thick. So it just helps you when you're mixing it together. It just helps it so much easier to mix when it's room temperature. You try to mix this stuff cold, baby, good luck, honey. You're going to need a strong arm to whip that. So yeah, let's get to it. So I'm going to open up this spinach. I'm going to put some in the bowl. I'm going to put some cream cheese with it, and we're going to put it in the microwave. Well, it looks like I might have to put the spinach in there by itself. I might have to do them separately. Alright, y'all, so I'll be right back, y'all. So what I'm going to do is put this in the microwave, bring it to room temperature. I'll put my cream cheese in the microwave, bring it to room temperature. When I come back, we're going to be mixing it all in the bowl. So just stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so this is the spinach now. I didn't use all of that spinach, y'all. If you're making a lot of salmon, then yeah, use it all. Or if you just love spinach, or use it all. But I don't like to use a lot of spinach. So this is all I got out of it. And what I did was I drained the excess water off of it. Because keep in mind, it was frozen, so we was unthawing it. So all the spinach juice, I just took it in my sink and I really drained out all the excess water that I could. And then here go my cream cheese. I put my cream cheese in the microwave for 1 minute, and now it's all creamy and ready to be spread. So now what I'm going to do, y'all, is add the spinach to the cream cheese. We're going to add some garlic. Add about a tablespoon of garlic. Then, y'all, Parmesan cheese. you will need Parmesan cheese for your stuffed salmon. Now, if you can get the Parmesan cheese, the shredded Parmesan cheese, definitely get that. It's fresher. I have this on hand, so this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese into this mixture, just like that. So far we got our cream cheese, we got our spinach, we got our garlic, and we got our Parmesan cheese. Now we're going to put some lemon juice in here, just like that, about a tablespoon. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more garlic to it, just so it can have that extra garlicky taste. So now what we're going to do, y'all, is mix it all together. Now you just want to mix it up. Oh, and it smells so good, y'all. It's garlic. It smells delicious. Alright, y'all, and that's what it should look like once you done mixed it up. See, that little bit of spinach went a long way, y'all. That's what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Alright, so now that we got that mixed up, y'all, what we're going to do now is we're going to get our fillets. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to spray my pan with the non-stick spray so it don't stick to the pan. Give that a good spray. Then we're going to come over here to the salmon. And what you want to do is make sure you cut right in the middle. You want to cut you a slit, because this is where you're going to insert your mixture at. So you just want to do a nice slit, just like that. You don't want to go all the way through. Don't go all the way through. Just go about halfway through, just like that. So I'm going to go through and do all of these. A nice little slit. And if you do poke it all the way through, it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna do that one, it's too little. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, y'all, my salmon still has a lot of water. I'm gonna pat them dry. I'm gonna pat it dry because it's a lot of water on my plate. You just wanna pat it dry. And then you just wanna put a tablespoon of mixture inside of your salmon. If you need to make your slit bigger, then definitely make it bigger. But that's what you want to do. You want to go and put the salmon, put the mixture. I don't have the best knife, y'all, so bear with me. This is good. Just ooze all out. So that's all you want to do, y'all. Just make sure you're stuffing it. You want to use about a tablespoon or so. Trying to maneuver these in this skillet, in this pan, I mean. All right, y'all. So now our salmon is so we have stuffed our salmon. Now y'all keep in mind, I did go a little overboard with the stuffing, so it will ooze and goose out, but it's okay. If you realize that your salmon is just, if it all fell out from you cooking it, that's why I have a little bit left over. So you can definitely, as it's cooking halfway through the cook time, go and check on them. If you want, you can go ahead and stuff some more at that time if you think it's all oozing out. So now what we're going to do, y'all, is go down and season our salmon. So I'm gonna go down with this. This garlic parmesan seasoning that I got from Sam's. Hold on. This is what I want to use. What is that? All right. So cut, y'all. I had the wrong seasoning out, y'all. That other seasoning, that's for some other shit. That was for something else. This is the seasoning that I got from Sam's. It's Kinder's buttery garlic and herb. I got this from my local Sam's Club. So I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I had the wrong seasoning. So then what you're gonna do is just go ahead and season your salmon, y'all. Just like that. Go down with some of that. I'm gonna go down with some garlic. Alright, I'm going to go down with a little bit of onion powder. And then last but not least, we're going to go down with some salt and pepper. Our pepper in there. And some salt. Just like that. I didn't put no lemon juice in my mixture, did I? And you're going to go down with some lemon juice. And then I have some butter that I'm going to stick in here so that when it starts to cook, just gonna put a little butter in there. It's be extra buttery and garlicky. All right. Then what I'm gonna do is give me some foil. Some foil and wrap it up. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 20 minutes, y'all. Put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Halfway through, we're going to check on it and see how it's doing. Okay, y'all, so this recipe I actually looked up. I'm not gonna lie, I have made it before and it was so good I wanted to make it for the channel. It did take 20 minutes, y'all. I lied because I like my food to be all the way cooked. I'm not about to play, especially with no fish. I need it to be all the way cooked, so I said 20 minutes. I'm gonna add another 10 minutes to this, so that's 30 minutes total, y'all. And then we're gonna come back and check on it in another 10 minutes to see how it's doing and take it from there. Okay, all right. Alright, y'all, so this is the finished product. Okay, so when I put it in the oven, y'all, and I end up taking the foil off. I realized that it cooks much faster without the foil. This cooked without the foil for about another 20 minutes or so. The salmon is done, y'all. It looks delicious. As you can see, the filling really didn't ooze out like I thought. That's because I drank that excess water from the spinach. So make sure you drain your spinach. Make sure it's not all wet and juicy. You want to drain all that water off the spinach and then add it to the cream cheese. So it actually stayed together beautifully. This is the finished product. What I'm going to do now, y'all, what we're going to do real quick is to make a cream sauce so that we can pour over it. So, as y'all see here in this skillet, I made me some asparagus. And what I'm going to do is just take my asparagus out and transfer it to another skillet. And we're going to make our cream sauce in the mixture with my asparagus. And all that is a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, and seasoning. Salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. And that's about it. So all that is seasoning, a little salt, pepper, a little garlic, butter. I don't know how I would do that. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can get some of this juice from our salmon. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm just gonna leave it. Just make fresh. Alright. So y'all, to make our cream sauce, what you would need is your leftover mixture, right? Your leftover cream cheese and spinach mixture. You just want to put this in a skillet, just like this. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to get some chicken broth. We're going to add a little bit of chicken broth. Just like that. And then we're going to add some heavy whipping cream. One moment. Then we're going to get some heavy whipping cream. We're going to add about that much. About 1/4 of a cup or so. And then what we're going to do is cook it. And we're going to make a delicious cream sauce to go over it. So another thing I'm going to add to this, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Just like that. I'm going to add some of our Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add it to our sauce. Just like that. And then last but not least, I'm going to add a little bit more garlic, y'all. Where my fork at? Add a little garlic to that. And then some lemon juice. I'm going to turn our fire down. And you just want to whip it. And this is going to make a delicious cream sauce, y'all. Alright, y'all. So we're going to let this cook a little longer. And this is your sauce that we're going to pour over it, y'all. It's going to be so good. It smells delicious. You just want to go in with your spoon and break down that cream cheese. And just make sure that it's all cooking evenly. So you just want to whip it. Kind of like you're making homemade gravy. Give it a turn. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. This sauce is so fire, y'all. Oh my God, it's so garlicky. It got the cream, it got the Parmesan cheese going all through it, y'all. This is what you want right here. This is what you want, y'all. You definitely got to make this sauce if you make this stuffed salmon. All it is some heavy cream. We put some, we put the rest of our mixture in here, our cream cheese and spinach mixture left over from the salmon. We added a little bit of chicken broth. We added a little bit of heavy cream. We added some Parmesan cheese, some garlic, some lemon, and salt and pepper. A lot of this stuff, a lot of y'all already got in y'all kitchen. And if not, go out and buy it. You will not be disappointed. So, alright, y'all, our sauce is about done. Our salmon is done. My asparagus is done. My potatoes is done. So what we're going to do, y'all, what I'm going to do is go ahead and plate this, and I'll be right back, okay? Alright, y'all, we are all done. The salmon is complete. This is my finished product. We have our stuffed salmon with the creamy butter sauce we just made to go over it. You got your cream cheese bulging out the sides of it. I just threw in a baked potato. I also threw in some asparagus. This is a meal that you will go out to a fine dining restaurant and order, or you just go out to a restaurant and order. You can definitely make it at home. Make it for yourself. So yeah, that's it. Congratulations, you know how to make stuffed salmon. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in today. It was really fun. Shout out to all my subscribers. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and y'all stay tuned for another great video.